Hey and welcome back. I'm so excited about today's video because we are doing another organizing makeover. I'm working with Stacy to transform her craft room. Stacy is fun and creative, but overwhelmed to the max with her space. I can't wait to show you her transformation, not just of her space, but of herself too.
I am a teacher by training. That's where my love of crafts continues to expand. And my training is for preschoolers with special needs. And so, we use play-based instruction. And to me, that means including crafts and making everything fun. And I do that in my personal life.
Oh, I love that. Okay, I'm gonna do, here's some truth for you. I usually don't work with teachers because I learned a lesson the hard way.
Uh-oh.
Teachers keep everything.
Oh, oh, yeah. No, I was about to confess that.
This is gonna be awesome. So what is your vision for the space? Tell me what you want this space to sort of look like and function.
This is where I can come to get away. And so for me, I want it to be, well, pretty. It doesn't have to be pretty by other people's standards.
Stacy keeps saying that she wants things pretty, and I think she's feeling insecure about her definition of pretty. For Stacy, being pretty means seeing her stuff. She wants all of her favorite things to be out in the open. She is definitely a visual organizer, and I'm getting butterfly vibes, and it's my job to show her that it doesn't have to look minimal to be beautiful.
So I'm sitting at this craft desk that my boyfriend helped make for me because I had a vision. And I think the problem was the vision was fabulous, but the size of the cubes weren't big enough. So a lot of things might stick out or they're not as efficient as I would have wanted. And then there's cubes on the side. And so those were the ones that I moved stuff further away.
This is exciting. Show me more. Show me what's not working. Because, like, I get that your desk, we can definitely tweak this area, but what isn't working?
I think maybe it's the declutter part because I'm the teacher in me is still hold on to it. It might be useful. Or every time I'm like, oh, that looks like a cool craft. Let me try it. And then I go crazy and buy all the things. And then this is some more things that I have. So these are all like my pads of paper and different papers for like making cards or gifts because I started off as scrapbooking.
Right.
And then that's how I moved into the Cricut, where I had a friend who was like, look at what you can use to scrapbook. So then I was like, oh my.
Stacy's homework was a lot. It was to zone her space. I didn't want her to organize. I just wanted her to put things in the areas of where she would use it and declutter as much as possible.
Hi!
Good morning.
I did get your email that you were feeling a little overwhelmed. I gave you all the homework.
It's okay. I just was kind of trying to zone all the things. And I'm probably blocking myself because I was like, more could be done.
Stacy and I had an emergency call because she was feeling so overwhelmed in her space. Just showing me what she had done and what she had to work on, I could feel her frantic, panicked emotions. She was trying to do it all at the same time. She was trying to organize and zone and declutter and make things pretty and perfect. Having everything a mess was completely stressing her out, and she was not focusing on one task. She was fluttering from spot to spot, accomplishing absolutely nothing. This is when I realized that she needed a plan. I had to break this down into small chunks for her and give her a win. So her homework was to focus just on clearing off her desk and getting rid of the donations.
What has happened is you're in what we call the messy middle. It's where you started decluttering, you started zoning, you started purging. And so you've pulled things out and you've made piles and now you're feeling overwhelmed because the space is more overwhelming than it was when you first started.
Okay.
And so I need you to get a win.
Okay.
We're not jumping to making it pretty and done. We have more steps to go, but I need you to have a win. And
Okay.
so clearing off your desk, finishing those projects for the teacher, like that, I want you to just like hyper focus on those things.
Okay.
And then get rid of the recycling, shred the paper, and do like a tidy. So if you're looking around, you're like, I know this has a home, put it back in its home. It's not about perfection. We might move it again. That doesn't
Okay.
matter. I just want you to like, I can tell when a space feels messy, your head starts spinning. And
Yes.
so when everything's everywhere, you're so distracted. You're like, oh, 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 oh. And so if we could clear one space, it's just going to be like,
So Stacy's only homework for this session was to clear off her desk. Let's see how she did.
you do seem extra smiley today. I mean, you're always smiling, but I'm getting like a real happy sense.
Today's my birthday.
No, that's what it is. Happy birthday. So turn it around and show me what's going on.
The big reveal is
No, you cleared this off a lot.
I'm like, I've got empty space.
Yeah, that's amazing. Okay. So what do you want to work on today?
I have no idea.
Now that we know what works for Stacy, which is breaking things down into real, tangible tasks that are small and manageable, I set her up with a plan and just gave her task by task how to really tackle this space. And let me tell you, she did it so fast. All she needed was the plan. Let's see her transformation.
Stop it! No! This looks amazing! I love the colors. Look at this. Stacy, are you freaking out?
Yes, I am. And here's my declutter box. So I put all the stuff in there so that my desktop stays like this.
It's so organized. Oh my gosh.
I think a lot of you could probably relate to Stacy. What was really holding her back was lack of confidence. She didn't feel like she could let go, and she didn't feel like she knew how to organize for her visual style. But now that she's embraced that, she's let go, and she's really broken down organization into the steps: zoning, decluttering, and then organization. She's incredible. I am blown away by this transformation. It's very organized, it's really visual, and it's perfect for Stacy.
Okay, when we first started, you were struggling. I feel like you weren't confident in your ability.
I wasn't confident in my ability to declutter. You have to trust that the system does work. So you have to step away from your perspective and actually take that first step of, okay, this is uncomfortable, but if I do it, I'm going to build a stronger muscle.
Letting go gave you this. Like,
Yes.
Look at this space, and you wouldn't have been able to get this if you had held on to everything.
Yes.
I'm just so impressed with her transformation. Yes, the space is amazing, but Stacy is transformed too. She's more confident, she's happier, and she's more content. And that is amazing. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you loved watching this process, if you love watching how I work with clients, I actually do this in my online course, How to Be an Organizing Expert. We have a live Facebook group where once a month I choose another random member and we do a consultation live that you can watch every step as I help them transform their space too. We're actually having a sale right now. I'm going to put the link down below for Black Friday for the course, which includes this private Facebook group. I hope to see you in there soon. See you guys next time. Hey guys, thanks so much for those of you who have stayed to the end. So I don't work with teachers. I shouldn't say that. I'm slowly getting back to working with teachers, but I wanted to share the story of why I no longer work with teachers. And it honestly was one of the biggest teaching moments and the best teaching moments I've ever had in my career. When I first started organizing, I went to meet with a potential client who was a teacher that had a small office she wanted to organize. It was very full, but I was feeling confident that it was a weekend project. So I quoted her $250 and I had no idea. I thought it would be a 2-day job. 3 months later, it was still helping her organize the space because she was a cricket. really micro organized. Teachers have everything. She had so many different ways to count to 10, blocks and sticks and twigs and whatever. It was called math manipulatives, and it was insane, and she wanted everything organized in a different way. And so she didn't just want a math and English box. She didn't just want things organized by grade, because everyone has a different learning technique. I'll give you flashcards as an example. She had a lot of flashcards. I thought we would just have a bin for flashcards. No, that wasn't good enough. So then I thought maybe we would have like English or letters and math flashcards. No. Then I thought maybe we'll organize flashcards by grade. No, because again, everything is different. So then I was like, okay, we're going to have letter flashcards, word flashcards, counting flashcards, multiplication flashcards. No, because guess what? There's short vowels, there's long vowels. She wanted to get so detailed with every single teaching supply that she had, that months later, it's piles upon piles upon piles upon piles. When I finally realized, I'm gonna die in this place. I'm gonna work here until I die. I was losing money at this point because it was just the $250, but also, this is why she hired me, because she was trying to achieve a level of perfection, a level of organization that was unrealistic. I finally stood up for myself and I said, we are going to organize with a bin labeled flashcards. And if you need a flashcard, you're going to go in the bin labeled flashcards. She agreed. It was like magic. Once I finally saw her real need was a less organized approach, and that I needed to stand up to her and tell her what she needed, it went really quickly. She was thrilled with the results. And I think this is a big struggle for a lot of people. It's that idea of what it should look like. It's the idea that it has to be really detailed and really perfect in order to be organized that's holding so many people back. So I don't work with teachers, but I also learned how to be a way better organizer. So thank you, Cricket teacher. I appreciate it. See you guys next time.